Hey, this is Mark Washington from MTC Media. UVA went to 8-1 last night with a win over UNC Central by a score of 77-47. It was their fourth consecutive win since the blowout loss to Wisconsin. And in those wins, they have a neutral site win over West Virginia and two home wins over Texas A&M and Syracuse. And then obviously the third is the one on UNC Central. So we talk so much about UVA and their defense and pushing pace and slowing pace and all these things. And all of those things are important. I do believe that UVA could push pace more without playing quote unquote fast, which is the worst term in basketball right now, playing fast. It's about tempo and pace. And I do think they could push pace at times more than what they do. But, Tony Bennett didn't ask for my opinion. So because of that, not having really a dominant big man, and then you add that Reese Beekman is the person who can get things off schedule. They don't really have a lot of other off schedule guys, and you would like to have more than one. Dunn is not there yet for those who want to say Dunn. So what does that do? That puts more emphasis on the 3-point shot, which I don't think is being talked about enough with UVA. Now, over the last two games, Syracuse game and UNC Central game, UVA has made 21 threes, like 21. If UVA with that defense and the pace that they play, if they're going to sit around and make threes, my goodness, how do you beat them? Because they're going to defend. Now, they have struggled a little bit rebounding against, when they play quality opponents, they've struggled with rebounding. But it's going to be tough to beat them if they're making threes. And right now, per KenPom, their 3-point percentage is 38.3%, which is 23rd in college basketball. And so if UVA is going to be able to control pace and make 3-pointers, I mean, now they become a tough out. And so you got to look at it, is it sustainable? And so when we do talk about the threes, out there's 21 threes over the last two games. Isaac McNeely has made 12 of those threes, 12 of the 21. And when you look at it, 60.6% of McNeely's shots are 3-point attempts. He makes 58.1% of them. Now, to me, here is the important stat when you're talking about UVA. 96% of his made threes are assisted, which means it is pretty much coming off of either ball movement and ball reversal or penetration kick. And he is catching and shooting at a pace and at a tempo that does not allow a lot of closeouts to be discouraging, so to speak. So he's seeing the basket clear. Those are huge numbers for McNeely when you consider he's in everyone's scouting report, which goes back to the guards and goes back particularly to Beekman, when he can penetrate and kick and break down defenses, or if Ryan Dunn breaks down the defense like he does sometimes, or even an offensive rebound and kick out. But UVA's 3-point shot is becoming more and more important to what they do in lieu of pushing pace more. And again, it's to be seen, because we're only in December. Can Virginia continue to do this? But if they can, they're going to be a tough out in March. This is Marcus Washburn, MTC Media.